Welcome to Kaleidoscope Toy and Miniature Australian Shepherds in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's about 33 degrees out, but I wanted to get the puppies out for a little bit of playtime. And I have someone who's been writing into me, wants to become a dog trainer. I'm sorry, her name escapes me right now. She's in Arizona. And she's finding that all these dog training schools that she wants to apply to only use positive reinforcement. They don't teach any pressure and release. They don't teach any correction or anything like that. And so really they're not a true dog trainer, dog training school. You can teach dogs tricks that way and that sort of thing, but you can't really teach a dog to behave unless there's consequences to actions or unless you can correct misbehavior. Hey, like that, off. Thank you, good boy. See, right there was an example of pressure and release. Quigly jumped up on where my camera is, and I gave him a verbal correction with a noise, which was the clapping, stepping towards him. And then as soon as he, good boy, redirected off of it. Boy, he's being a really good little demo dog this morning. But as soon as he redirected off of it, my whole demeanor changes to back to being friendly mom. So it's impossible to train a dog solely using treats and rewards to be a behaved family pet. People aren't going to walk around with a clicker and a treat and, oh, he's running over there to jump on the camera. Let's, no, correct it. You have to correct it. Redirect the dog's attention. Praise the dog when it's right. Correct the dog when it's wrong, just like a child. So she's got a problem in that she wants to be an effective dog trainer, but she can't find a school in order to do it. So, you don't have to go to school to be a dog trainer. There's no law that says you have to go pass some class to be a dog trainer. So my advice to anybody who wants to truly be a dog trainer is to go work with people that actually train dogs. And I'm not being tongue-in-cheek. If you have a kennel club, join your local kennel club. If you have anyone that's training police dogs, Schutzhund dogs, that sort of thing, go talk to them and see if you can help out in the kennel, start apprenticing with them. Learn how to actually train a dog. Study somebody who's doing pressure and release. Now, there's nothing wrong with, if you're all into the positive reinforcement, treat doling out. To me, I think it's really super confusing to dogs to train them that way, and there's no consequences to action. So every action that they give you, every behavior that they give you is a choice. And that is not a trained dog that sits there and makes a choice to listen to you when you talk to it. A trained dog does what it's told because it knows there's going to be consequences. There's reward, but there's also consequences. Now you notice that the Quigly settled down nicely. He was excited. He saw me put my camera up on top of the box and he wanted to go see what it was, but I immediately corrected it. And that takes me to my next subject because she also asked me about a barking dog that belongs to a friend of hers that's a rescue dog. And I really don't know what that means. There was no breed specification. To me, a true rescue, I rescued a dog on Easter Sunday a few years ago, and I was driving and I saw a beagle puppy in an alley that someone had dumped there, and it was running up the alley and it was doomed to die if somebody didn't pick it up off the street. Now good boy, very nice. See, you don't need treats to train a dog. You need timing, you need a good correction tone, body language, and then you need to immediately caress and, congratulate the dog for doing the right thing. But anyway, a true rescue is you find a dog on the side of the road, you pick it up and put it in your car. Anything else, if you go to a shelter or a rescue group and you pay money for the dog, it's a dog they've picked up somewhere and they rescued it and you bought it, okay? And I want to differentiate that because there is a difference between finding a dog on the side of the road and going and buying a dog from a rescue. And a lot of times these rescues will lie to you, and look, I have nothing against rescue. Go rescue a dog. But then you can't complain about what you get when you get that rescued dog, because they have baggage, just like these rescued horses that I get. You know, I rescue horses that are on their way to slaughter. A lot of them have emotional baggage. So if you get a horse from me, don't complain if it comes with emotional baggage, because you knew what you were signing up for. Same thing when you go get a dog out of a rescue or a shelter. The dog has been traumatized and it has baggage. And most people can't even take a well-raised puppy from a good quality breeder and raise it up to be a good dog. They don't have the skills to do it. So they go get, you know, people go get a dog that's already traumatized and ruined, and then they think they're going to fix it. And maybe you will, and maybe you won't, but it may have baggage that it's going to live with for the rest of its life, and you're going to have to accommodate that. But that being said, this is a dog that barks and barks when people come over, and I don't know enough about it really to address it properly, other than I think every single dog needs a foundation of obedience training. Start training that dog. You can do commands, you know, sit down, come, heel, stay, go to your crate, teach it to speak, teach it quiet, because a lot of these dogs that come out of these places are confused. They've been raised by idiots, they've been mistreated, they've been pounded on, they've been frightened during their imprint period, they're afraid of strangers. And so what they need to fall back on is a foundation of obedience. And it's just like I preach and preach and preach. Walk when I walk, stop when I stop, keep 4 on the floor. If your dog is concentrating on that, it is not fixating on things in the environment to bark at. It's learning what's expected of it, and when they learn what's expected of them, then they start to become more confident in you and in themselves. So we're going to start this dog with a foundation of pressure and release obedience training. This is your chance to start. You want to be a dog trainer, you need to get a slip lead on this dog. You need to teach it to walk properly on the leash. You need it to stop when you stop, walk when you walk, go to your kennel, go lay on your bed, speak, be quiet. And if Quigs, if people are coming over and that dog is yapping at them, then you need to remove the dog to another room, put it in its crate, and keep it away from people until you can give it the foundation that it needs, because every time it practices being wrong, that gets cemented into that dog's behavior. It becomes addictive choreography. People come over, I bark, I act like an idiot. It becomes addictive. So you have to change what you're doing in order to change that dog. So I hope this helped you. Go join a kennel club. Talk to people that actually are having success with dog training. Don't sign up, hey, Quigs, for a $4,000 school that isn't going to teach you anything but what all of these people are doling out at these dog training classes that are an abject failure to the family pet dog. So thanks for watching. Stay warm. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Please comment. I get up every morning and I look for comments, and it's just like crickets. I turn on my computer and look, and I work hard on my channel. I've got hundreds of videos. I'm trying to answer people's questions. And if I don't get feedback, I'm just not motivated to do it, because I'm certainly not getting paid to do this. So please comment. Thank you.